One thought in particular is now threatening to split my head in two. It is the thought that the future does not lie in front of us, nor is it coming towards us. It is actually coming from behind us and streaming over our heads. But what can we do? Rahel Barnard, quoted by Hannah Arendt.
I lay my hand on the fingerboard. The first notes sound out from this instrument, and I know at once that we belong together. It took me years to find this violin. It would break my heart if I ever had to let it go again. But was I the one who found it? Did I find you? We always say that we're the ones who choose our instruments, but what if?
The double bass was a wreck. Back in Poland, it had spent decades being carried about from barn to barn, cellar to street corner, wherever people wanted to be entertained. It was full of screws and nails. There was silicone in the cracks, and a piece of sheet metal on the back so it could double as a drinks table when the musicians took a break. It was ruined, that's true. The only thing holding it together was hope. But here in Israel, wasn't that kind of normal?
At some point, I couldn't take it anymore. I hated every sound that crept out of me. All that endless loneliness sitting in front of the screens, all those years and months and weeks and days so I could play for a couple hours to people who had only really come for the champagne at intermission. I wanted to stop. So I did. I simply closed the lid of my very expensive grand piano and went and worked as an assistant in a nursing home. It was an important time in my life. And that's when I got the invitation from Hiroshima. Would I be willing to play with my trio at this year's memorial concert?
How do objects
Does the
remember?
piano remember Akiko's tiny hands?
Does the
How do
piano remember
objects
Akiko's
remember?
Does the
tiny
double
hands?
bass remember the
How
streets of
do
gold?
objects?
Does the double bass
How
remember?
do
Does the
objects
violin
remember?
remember Ubai's white salon?
Does the piano remember Akiko's
Paganini's
hands?
wild playing?
Paganini's wild.
Stradivari's workshop?
remembers
How do
Akiko's
objects
hands?
remember?
How do objects
Does the
remember?
violin remember
Are there memories
Ubai's white
contained in
salon?
sound? In the parchment?
How do objects remember?
In their atoms?
What
What
is
is
memory?
memory? What is memory?
This is the double bass you want me to repair?
Yes. My friend, an experienced instrument maker, almost fell off his chair.
It's gonna cost you a fortune, Amy. And it'll still be a piece of junk.
You're the best.
Even so, there's only so much I can do. Just look at the thing.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been bringing all kinds of double basses to Aron for years. I had a middleman who bought them up cheap in Poland. I wanted my students to have affordable instruments, which they couldn't get in Israel. And then, of course, there was this other thing. But never mind about that.
But seriously, Abe, even with the best will in the world, the thing's got a metal plate in it. It looks like it's been carried around on the back of a horse.
I like my beer table theories.
Check out these scratches on the inside. There's enough silicone in here to fix up an entire bathroom.
Is that a problem?
Forget it, Abe. This piece of trash can be your very own silicone value. But it's no instrument.